Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another exciting video here at the Future Tech Vids channel. Today we're going to talk about something that's been happening for thousands of years: humans fighting each other. As you can imagine, this has led to a huge amount of resources being dedicated to developing new and more effective weapons. Thanks to modern technology, military researchers have been able to design some absolutely incredible devices of war that are capable of causing destruction on a massive scale. And in today's video, we're going to take a look at 10 of the most powerful superweapons in the world. From devastating bombs to unstoppable missiles, these weapons are capable of unleashing unimaginable destruction. So sit back, relax, and get ready to be blown away by the sheer power of these incredible machines of war. Let's get started. Number 10. F-35 Lightning II. The F-35 Lightning II, a single-seater, single-engine stealth multi-role combat aircraft, was developed by Lockheed Martin, Northrop Grumman, and BAE Systems for the U.S. Marine Corps, Air Force, and Navy. With the first entering active service in 2015, over 760 have been built, and the plan is to complete almost 2,500 by 2044, making it the backbone of crewed tactical air power for the services and allied powers through at least 2070. With a range of missile bombs and guns, the F-35 can be configured based on the mission, and different variants are available, including a conventional takeoff and landing version, a short takeoff and landing version, and one designed for catapulted takeoff from an aircraft carrier. Furthermore, many others are currently in the works for introduction in the coming decades. Number 9. Trident Missiles. Trident missiles, developed by Lockheed Missiles and Space Corporation, are the delivery mechanism for thermonuclear warheads launched from ballistic missile submarines. They are currently used by the U.S. Ohio-class and UK Vanguard-class subs, designed not to surface during launch. Their first version entered operation in 1979, and the second version is currently in use, undergoing redesigns to prolong their lives until at least 2040. The US and UK each use their own nuclear warheads, forming a crucial part of their nuclear deterrent. With an estimated cost of $70 million each, they are highly reliable and can travel at speeds exceeding 13,000 miles per hour, reaching virtually anywhere on the planet in minutes. Number 8. B-41 Nuclear Bomb. In the mid-1950s, the Air Force requested a higher power weapon, leading to the development of the B-41 nuclear bomb. It was the most powerful weapon ever created by the US, with an estimated maximum yield of 25 megatons of TNT. The B-41 used a three-stage design with a deuterium-tritium boosted primary, a lithium-6 deuteride-enriched fuel secondary fusion stage, and an even more powerful third fusion stage. It had a weight of over 10,000 pounds, a cylindrical shape, was 12 feet long, and had a diameter of 4 feet. It holds the record for having the highest yield-to-weight ratio of any weapon ever made. The B-41 was intended to be carried by either a B-52 Stratofortress or a B-47 Stratojet, and could be delivered by freefall or parachute, designed to detonate on the ground. Around 500 of these devices were made in the early 1960s, before being decommissioned in the mid-1970s. However, only 2 were detonated in testing as part of Operation Red Wing at the Bikini Atoll in 1956, and they only reached a yield of 5 megatons. Therefore, the claimed top yield is only theoretical, and fortunately, it was never proved. Number 7. B-53 Nuclear Bomb. During the Cold War, the United States developed the B-53 nuclear bomb, which became one of the most powerful weapons in the country's arsenal. Each bomb was about 12 feet long and over 4 feet in diameter, and containing enriched uranium and lithium-6 deuteride. It's believed that around 340 of these bombs were built, with the first versions having a yield of about 9 megatons. However, with the aim towards disarmament, the B-53s were eventually deemed too powerful and risky in terms of collateral damage, with a blast expected to obliterate all buildings and life within a 9-mile radius. As a result, the majority of them were decommissioned in the 1980s, and the final 50 were taken out of service by 1997. Nevertheless, the B-53 nuclear bomb remains a powerful reminder of the destructive capabilities of nuclear weapons and the importance of maintaining a peaceful world. Number 6. Tsar Bomba. In modern times, nuclear detonations can be detected by satellites from space and by seismometers on the other side of the world. But during the 1950s and 60s, the Soviet Union kept the full details of their test under wraps. Unfortunately, there still isn't any publicly available footage of the vast majority of them. However, there is one exception to this rule. The test conducted on October 30, 1961, known as the Tsar Bomba, or AN-602, this hydrogen aerial bomb remains the largest and most powerful nuclear weapon to have ever been detonated by any nation on the planet. It's hard to imagine the sheer power of this bomb, but it's clear that it represented a huge escalation in the arms race between the Soviet Union and the United States. Even today, the thought of such a weapon being used is terrifying, and it's a reminder of the importance of avoiding nuclear war at all costs. Number 5. AH-64 Apache gunship. This beast of a machine was designed and developed by Boeing and is classified as a twin turboshaft attack helicopter. It's been used in various campaigns, including Panama, Kosovo, Afghanistan, and Iraq, and has become one of the most influential vehicles in modern warfare. Measuring 58 feet long and powered by two General Electric T700 engines, the AH-64 can reach speeds of up to 182 miles per hour and has a range of up to 300 miles. It's operated by a two-person crew and is equipped with a 30mm M230 chain gun with 1,200 rounds. It also has 4 hardpoints that can carry a combination of rockets or missiles, typically the deadly Hellfire air-to-ground missiles or air-to-air Stingers. Since its introduction, over 2,400 of these bad boys have been built, and they're not just used by the US forces. 7 other countries, including the UK, the Netherlands, Israel, and Egypt, also use the AH-64 Apache gunship. Number 4. Boeing YAL-1. Boeing, one of the world's leading manufacturers of commercial aircraft, is heavily involved in designing prototypes for NASA and the US military. Among these prototypes, the YAL-1 is perhaps the most potent. This experimental project, which ran from 2002 to 2014, involved the modification of a military 747-400 with the installation of a megawatt-class chemical oxygen iodine laser known as coil on its nose. The aim was to intercept and incapacitate tactical ballistic missiles during their boost phase. The YAL-1 was equipped with 3 lasers, including 2 target illuminator lasers. The first successful test of the system was performed in June 2007, and in 2010, the high-energy laser was used to take out a simulated missile launch. However, the laser's range was limited and it needed to be flown close to the missile to be effective. It was also considered 30 to 40 times less powerful than required for operational use. During a meeting where funding was cut from the project, the Secretary of Defense said that the current design would have to be flying within Iran's borders when a missile was launched to have any chance of intercepting it. Despite this setback, development continues, and it's likely that these devices may become an essential component of missile defense in the future. Number 3. Aviation thermobaric bomb. Russia has the largest but aging nuclear arsenal on the planet, yet they continue to develop devastating weapons. And possibly the most frightening non-nuclear design is the aviation thermobaric bomb of increased power. This device, first tested by the country in 2007, contains a mixture of high explosives, fine aluminum powder, and ethylene oxide. Each of these weapons has a yield of around 44 tons of TNT, which produces a shockwave similar to that of a small tactical nuclear weapon. It can, therefore, be used in the same way and detonated mid-air, relying on pressure wave and fiercely high temperatures to inflict damage. Because of the way the bomb works, their blast waves are longer and more sustained than other conventional explosive weapons, making them far more destructive than other bombs with the same yield. Though it has been used by Russia in military campaigns, it's not believed to have been deployed to its full potential yet. Number 2. Reaper drones. This is the latest in modern warfare technology. In recent years, there has been a shift away from putting our brave men and women in harm's way, and instead, we've seen an increase in the use of drones, and we're not talking about the consumer drones you can buy, we're talking about the real deal, the MQ-9 Reapers. Designed by General Atomics, the MQ-9 Reaper is one of the most powerful drones in use today, and they have been in service since 2007. They are used by the US military as well as by the UK, Italy, France, and other allied forces. These drones are no joke. Measuring 36 feet long and with a wingspan of 65 feet, they are powered by a Honeywell turboprop engine, allowing them to reach speeds of up to 300 miles per hour with a range of 1,200 miles. In fact, in many situations, Reaper drones are now used instead of manned F-16 fighter aircraft. But they're not just for military use. Unarmed versions are also used by Border Patrol as a first response to unidentified ships and even by NASA for flight testing. And at number 1, Chimera virus. The recent pandemic highlighted how quickly a virus can spread across the world. Bioweapons design is banned by international law, but some have already been created, such as the Chimera viruses, which are a combination of 2 or more different viruses. In the late 1980s and early 1990s, the Soviet Union had a Chimera research program that created a virus combining Ebola and smallpox, and another combining smallpox and the Venezuelan equine encephalitis virus. The weaponized forms of these viruses could cause more death than the most powerful nuclear weapons. The current status of the Chimera project is not known, but if it still exists, it could be the deadliest superweapon on the planet. Thanks for tuning in to Future Tech Vids. We hope you enjoyed learning about the latest and greatest in technology. Don't forget to let us know your thoughts in the comments below, give us a thumbs up if you liked the video, and hit that subscribe button to stay in the loop on all our future content. We can't wait to share more cutting-edge tech with you in our next video. See you next time.